Hello and welcome to your iCM new hire orientation. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our main iCM screen, or iCare Manager as it is also referred to. When you log in, just remember that your username is going to be your employee ID. And then on your first day, you are given a standard password, which you will be able to go in and change in a minute. So you're going to log in. And then you're going to go to your main dashboard. Just know that your dashboard is always going to show just what is necessary for your position. Um, I do recommend going in and just looking at the different tiles that you have. You do have your attendance and care tracker, which is also over on here. You have maintenance requests and also your incident reporting center. And now I'm going to scroll back up. In order to go to your training profile, which is what our main focus is today, you're going to click up into your name and go to profile. From there, you see there's a couple different tabs in here. You have your basic info, so your first name, last name, your email. Please ensure that your email is accurate in the system, whether you have your regular email or your ARC email. You also have your department in here. This tab is for assigned people. These are the folks that, for the people we support, that you are assigned to. So if you are at Towson CEC, you'll know that there is going to be a block here for Towson CEC, how many you're assigned to, and the total amount of people that we support that are at the different locations. We have two document folders that we do not typically use. You do see it says PCP trainings, but that's actually in a different part of the system now. If you are a driver with the company, you will have your driver's tab. Once you have taken your road test, the stuff will be updated to, if you're a personal vehicle, which different vehicle types you are approved to drive, and that you're an approved driver. You'll also get your PIN number and the date that it was issued. From there, we're going to go to our trainings tab, and this is a list of all of your trainings, from new hire all the way to the future. So if you see the all tab, you'll have your entire list of all of your trainings. You can also narrow it down to what is required. These are trainings that have not been taken yet. Waive trainings, if you're waived from anything. Current and trained. Please note that when you see this, current and trained do mean two different things. Current means that there will be a refresher eventually. So you'll see there's an expiration date. Trained means one and done. You no longer have to take that training again. So please be on the lookout for that status name, and please make sure you note if there's an expiration date or not. Okay, so from there, you can also look if you've expired, optional, and inactive. One thing to note, this expiring in 90 days. So the system is set for 90 days from your due date. They will send you an alert, a notification letting you know. It will also be listed in here as well. If you see no training expired in the next 90 days, then you are good to go. All right. The other thing, when you log in, make sure you go ahead and you change your password. There is this purple button here. Let's just say you go in and change your password, you log out, and you've already forgotten it. You may get in contact with your manager or their manager, or you may also get in contact with us to change your password as well. So you do have some options in case you do forget your password. Okay, so when it comes to the trainings for the future, you see that there's bloodborne pathogens, communicable diseases refresher. This actually connects from when you first took bloodborne pathogens in your new hire class. So once you're trained in that, the system is set to actually pop out a new refresher. and you'll see it's required, which means you haven't taken it yet, but you're not due until 4/30/2024. Now, obviously, this is an older profile, so the dates don't really match. But if you take your training in March of this year, then it will be required March of next year. So how do you know if a training is online or if it is in person? First, you can ask your manager, you can ask the training department, you can ask other staff. The other thing you can also do is go into iCM, and from there, so let's just say you want to look and see if bloodborne pathogens refresher is an online training or an in-person training. So you would go to that particular training, click on action, and then you'll see it pulls up material and take quiz. So that is your main indicator there that it is an online training. It is not an in-person. Choking and dysphagia is an in-person training, although it is a new hire training and does not require renewal. For example purposes, we're just going to use this. So let's just say if choking and dysphagia diets is a training you have to refresh every year. If you see the word register, that is how you know you need to register for the class. So how do you register for the class? You're going to click on here. You're going to see a whole list of dates. Please make sure you pick a date that fits your schedule, but also fits your work schedule. So please talk with your supervisor. The other thing can be location based. We have most of our trainings here at 7215, but we also have other trainings that take place at our Seton building, which is 6151 Metro Drive. If you live closer to there, you can always check to see if there are any trainings that are located there. So when you get to this, you see the class date, the time, and how many people are allowed. To choose it, you click on it and you see the drop down, and there's more options which is 7215 York Road. Another thing I want to just note, the duration, it is a 2-hour training. So please make sure you are planning for that time. To come in late or leave early, they will have to take the training over. So please ensure you are paying attention to how long a training is going to be. Trainings such as MANT or CPR can be all day. So just something to keep in mind as you are going into next year and registering for classes. So from here, when you want to take your quiz, you want to download the material first. It can either be a PDF version or it can also be a PowerPoint. So you can click on here and preview the information, and then you can actually go in and take the quiz. And it's always the one selection, so you don't have multiple that you have to click on. Okay, the other thing I just wanted to point out to you guys is up here in our messaging system. So when you click on here, this is a great resource to find news throughout the agency. Unfortunately, everybody at the ARC does not have an ARC email. So this is the best way for everybody to get the information. So please make sure you are checking your messages frequently. Please ensure you're also checking your training profile frequently so that you do not fall into being suspended, anything like that. As always, if you have any questions, you may contact iCM support at icmsupport@thearcbaltimore.org. Thank you and have a wonderful day.